Okay, somebody is like desperately trying to attach themselves to somebody who really isn't that interested. I got not my type and not committed, okay? Not my type, not committed, along with eye candy, which I feel like that would go with not being my type. But I feel like this is more than like a surface level, this ain't my type. Like, I feel like this is like, it looked good to begin with, but now it's something that's really hard to disengage from, right? Because the other person is like I got too attached, right? Too attached to somebody that is no good for them, no good ones, right? They have really high expectations about what this person should give to them, but they're not receiving that, okay? So this person is basically somebody's keeping somebody on the line. Point blank. There's somebody, and this could be like, this could be somebody that you're in separation from. They have a third party who's super possessive over them, super attached to them, like, and willing to degrade themselves. It's 5:15. Degrade themselves to any means in order to keep this person's eye, to keep this person, messing with them. I do feel like if we're talking like that, like I feel like this person, it genuinely knows they want to be with you, but they know that in order to truly mess with you, they will have to level up their life so hard, especially because you keep excelling. Like, you just keep moving forward, right? You keep doing that inner healing, that growth work, right? Like, you don't even match where this person's at, and they know that. So they're steady procrastinating, playing games with this other person, like this third party. But I feel like this third party, like, I think that they know that this person is really trying to be with you. Like, they know that this person's not that interested. They know that, which makes me sad for the third party. I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel sad for the third party. It's like, you have somebody so uber focused on what you're doing. You're not focused on none of that. And they have somebody that is trying to attach themselves to them. 222. Like, I almost want to say by any means necessary. So maybe, like, the person in between the two, like, needs to be aware. Maybe you're the person with two options, right? Maybe I'm talking to you. Maybe you have two options. You have one option that's like a Klingon, that's like not really your type, not who you want them to be, right? Like, you know that you're not really serious with them. You keep entertaining them because they fill your needs in some sort of way, right? You know what I'm talking about, okay? But this isn't somebody you're trying to marry. This isn't somebody you're trying to build a life with. This is somebody that you're using to pass the time while you procrastinate the level up, okay? Or this is what your person is doing. They're procrastinating the level up because they know that's what they have to do in order to get with you. They're procrastinating getting it done and continuing to keep this third party on the line. Probably somebody they've been dealing with for a while. Okay, let's see. How are you going to know? Or what else do we need to know? How will they know who this is if this is their story? Okay, the card I got, being a victim. And it came out with fear of loneliness. Okay, this is somebody who, when you were messing with them, okay, they always pulled the victim card. Like, their fear of loneliness is obviously why they're chasing people that they ain't even trying to be with. That's why they're keeping their bed warm, right? They don't know how to be alone, okay? I'm going to read the bottom here because I see it. It says, you stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with being yourself. And I have to be real. If you're like the one person on this side, right? Like, either side of this, I feel like I will really look within at why you're continuing to deal with this individual. If you're continuing to deal with them, not everybody's continuing to deal with this person. You're at different levels of this is resonating, but this is definitely somebody who doesn't know how to be alone ever. Like, you knew the minute you don't answer the phone to them no more, you know that they're going to go find someone else to be around, right? Is that type of energy. And if you ever call them on what they do, they play the victim card. They have that victim mentality that, oh, you're making me do this. You're pushing me to this. You're making me want to go be with other people, right? But really oh my gosh. Let's just pull a sign. Who are we talking about? Who is the person? I got a Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer. Again, it can be any, oh my goodness. I feel like there's a lot of work to be done within this situation, okay? If you know somebody isn't coming forward, like you're wondering what they're doing, you guys, like this is why they're not coming forward, because they're afraid to be alone. They don't want to sit in their own energy and do the actual work they have to do in order to level up and meet you, right? And because in order for you to accept this person back in, if I'm talking to this side of the coin, you know, in order for you to accept this person back in, you already know they're going to have there's going to be no attachments. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody like you've been doing that inner work. You will smell that attachment on them a mile away, and they know that. That's why they're sitting procrastinating. That's why they're not doing what they need to be doing, right? But they really are still messing around with somebody who they're not even that interested with, that they're not committed with, because they don't want to woman or man up in order to be where they need to be, right? And the thing is they want that though. Whether it's with you or, I mean, I think that you're definitely a part of it. I'm not trying to whatever. Or if you're this person, it's not like you don't want a healthy relationship. It's not like they don't want to be with somebody who is their type. They do. But they're not ready to become that version of themselves. They're not ready to give up certain vices, right? They're not ready to face themselves in the mirror. Because that's what they really have to do in order to match you at this point in time. Like, they can't keep playing these games, right? Because that's all it is. Regardless of what role in this, you know, triangle that you play, I feel like the message is truly for you to continue to be doing the inner work, right? Whether you're the one person that don't even care what the other two have going on, or you're in that mess. Like, either way, this is still about you doing what you got to do for you, not looking backwards, not being concerned about the things that are out of your control, and just continuing to push forward, right? Let's see, is there anything else we need to know? 0440, the gut feeling. See, I feel like for some of you guys, you could be messing with somebody and like you already know this is the truth. You already know what I'm telling you is what they're about, right? Like this is their MO, right? They may be still trying to gaslight you and play games, which you know. I see 744 and then 0440, right? Okay, it says the gut feeling, intuition, betrayal, pessimism. It says follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you must also bring value to the table. Treat others with respect or karma will bite you ×3. And this person is getting their karma right now, you guys, okay? You want to know if this is your story and how it resonates, and, you know, just continuing to either push forward or do the healing work you need to do, you know, in order to not cycle. Because nobody in the situation that I'm talking about wants to be doing this, right? Nobody in this, like, 3 thing is really happy. Except the one person that's focusing on themselves. But I feel like if you're here, you're still kind of in the back of your mind concerned about what this third person is doing. All right, y'all.